You know, I get this question all the time. People ask me, how do I know if I have a drinking problem? What's the litmus test to determine if maybe it's an issue in my life? And really, it's if you're a level 2 alcoholic, and this is about consistency. So if you're drinking on a regular basis, either every night it's become a reward system after work, on weekend you give yourself carte blanche and you tend to over drink maybe on a Friday or Saturday night, and any kind of consistency is the ground floor of all problems, of all late stage alcoholism, of all problems in your life. It's the consistency, is getting a bottle of wine, getting a 12 pack on your way home from work. If you do that without thinking, without even really consciously making the decision, you've become almost robotic in that process. You better look in the mirror, because that is a problem. Because those calories, that alcohol that you're putting in your system in a consistent daily activity without really thinking about it, and that's your way to relax, that's become your go-to way to relax. It's become your go-to, way to reward yourself. Well, you've created the ground floor. Recognizing that you have a problem, let's talk about that some more. And this video is especially important because this is the level when you have the greatest opportunity to nip it in the bud, to recognize that you have a problem either in yourself or in a family member. I mean, my wife in the early days, back when we had our brokers, our insurance business, she would not walk in the door at the end of the day without a bottle of wine in her hand. It was such a part of her that she would walk in the door, set her briefcase down, the bottle would go on the counter, and immediately that cork would be popped, glass of wine would be filled, and then she'd sit down. I mean, nothing happened. It was the same thing every day. She did it without thinking about it. It was just part of her day. And the thing is, if you're looking forward for the end of your day, and so that that's the period where you're going to be able to drink, and consciously you're thinking about that during your day, going, wow, I can't wait till this day is over so I can start drinking again. Yeah, you got a problem. You're level 2 alcoholic. You are an alcoholic because you've created that consistency. Your body has become physically, mentally, psychologically dependent on alcohol, and it has caught you in this web without you even giving it the okay. It's just happened through consistency. Now, whatever started you on this path, whatever you're hiding, whatever emotion you're trying to cover up, whatever repressed emotion, anger, stress, frustration, whatever anxiety, whatever stress, whatever's causing you to go in this direction, you need to get to the core problem with that. And the thing is, it happens so innocently. It's just, it's only a 6-pack, it's only a 12-pack a night. And I don't drink all of them. Okay, so you just had 10 beers. Let's do the math though. If you have 10 beers a night, 10 beers a night is 70 beers a week. It's 280 to 320 beers a month. That's an obscene amount of alcohol, especially if you're doing it 7 days a week and it becomes a 7-day-a-week process. If you're drinking a bottle of wine a night, even a small one, a 0.75 liters, a regular half-liter bottle, that's 30 bottles of wine. 30 bottles of wine a month. That's 365 bottles of wine a year. That's an obscene amount. If you put all those bottles in one room and looked at what you consumed in a year, you would be aghast at your own volume. Put it in that perspective. It's not what you do on a day, it's what you do on a week and a month and a year, and put that in perspective, and that might give you a reality check. And this is really the stage where you have the most opportunity to recognize that you have a problem. And I hope if you have a family member who's going down this road, you can sit them down, maybe have them watch some of my videos, have them buy Amanda a cautionary tale, because that is the path that every person is going to go down. You will become a level 3 alcoholic when your body does become physically, chemically, and emotionally addicted to the alcohol. When it becomes part of who you are as a person, it becomes your identity. That's a stage 3 alcoholic, and then you actually need alcohol to get through your day. You physically need to do it. If you don't have alcohol, you're going to go through withdrawals, and then you're essentially a drug addict at that point. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, because it will wreck your relationships, your productivity, your ability to work and function as a human being, but most importantly, it's going to affect your mental and physical health. That's not something anyone wants to go down. It will shorten your life by average 24 to 32 years. Life expectancy for men is between 47 and 53 for lifetime alcoholics, and for women between 53 and 58. Think of the damage that you're going to do to yourself, your family, and the people that you love. Not worth it. Recognize you have a problem and take action. Get to group therapy, individual therapy, and reinvent yourself with all the other things that we talk about on this page. And I really, really, really hope that helps. And if you need some more incentive of what direction you're going and where not to go, okay, the memoir of Amanda, this is my wife Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's an important book because it's from the perspective of the family. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on my website. You link in my link tree. You can go right to my website. PayPal button's right there, or on Amazon for the physical copy. Ebook, you can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and the Apple website. Outside the United States, we're working on that. Again, I go live Monday through Friday, run around 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We have the Facebook group. It's called There's an Alcoholic in the Family. Again, link is in the link tree. And when you're ready to work with me one-on-one, set up a time for my coaching program. It's designed to help you and your family. The call is free. The course is definitely not. It takes about 45 minutes, but we're going to find out what's going on with you and set up a whole blueprint for you and the rest of your life. And again, thanks so much for listening.